What's going on, y'all? So, I wasn't even going to do this, but I decided to just come on and because I'm tired of people. Y'all, most times, if it's like something like a show that I'm finna talk about and you don't see no individual review for it, like right after, like most likely I was going to put it in my what it is video, but since some of y'all so impatient, because I really don't have much to say about it. It's the VH1 honors, all hail the queens, um, and they were giving tribute to the likes of Mary, Missy Elliott, Queen Latifah, Little Kim, and Salt and Pepper. I'm gonna just say that I love the show. It had its moments where I was sitting here like, okay, but other than that, the show was great. I love the fact that they picked these set of women to come out and everybody was supporting everybody. And everybody knew the words to the songs and all that. And it was just a beautiful moment. And I am so glad that VH1 brought this back. And they need to continue to do this each year because it's a lot of people out here that need to have their honor. They need to be honored. They need to be recognized for the things that they do, especially in, hip hop, especially in R&B music, okay? We need all of that. My sinuses are messed up, so y'all, there you go. Right when I get ready to leave for Atlanta, if you're going down to Atlanta to the blackout on Saturday, going to Six Flags on Friday, Ashley will see you there, okay? I need to find something to do on Thursday, but it is what it is. But we'll talk about that later. But I'm just glad that they did this, and I would like to see more shows like this again. And I heard they might be doing the VH1 R&B honors, which needs to be done, male and female. And it was a nice show, very nice. Um, it started off with them tributing Missy Elliott. You had Timberland coming out there talking about her, and Mona Scott. Y'all, for some of y'all that don't know, Mona Scott was her manager when they back on Violator and all that stuff. Mona Scott, you can say all the shit that you want to say about Mona Scott. We can talk about her trash ass shows because we still watch them and we talk shit about them. But that bitch is one of the most bomb business women out there. I respect her hustle in that area, okay? Because she get these shows on and she's about her business, okay? And she's about her paper. And if she was to ever be like, girl, I see your reviews and shit and I see you be talking shit, but we need a bitch like you on set. You want to come and learn some shit? I'd be like, yes, I do. Okay, when do you want me down there? You want me? You gonna do the flight? No, okay, I can find the flight for cheap on Southwest. All right, it's no problem. I'll be there. That'll be me. Okay, but it was real cute. They did a couple of did a few of Missy songs and stuff like that. That's what they did. And who tributed her? Damn, I can't even remember her. Ah. I can't feel it right. Let me tell y'all something. If you don't get who Missy Elliott is, and it just baffled me so much when Katy Perry did the Super Bowl, and then Missy Elliott came out there and stole the show, okay? And all these people was like, this a new artist? No, baby, it ain't a new artist. Missy has worked with your fave, okay? She has worked with your faves. Probably ghostwritten for them, wrote their music, gave them some hits, okay? She done work with just about damn near everybody in the industry. Y'all heard when she was up there like Michael Jackson was beatboxing, work it, on the phone to me and all this stuff. Whitney Houston called me up, and Janet Jackson did this because y'all remember Janet Jackson and her put her on the phone for "Son of a Gun." Ha ha hoo hoo, thought you get the money too. Greedy motherfuckers trying to have their cake and eat it too. Yeah, Missy, slum dumb son of a gun. Come on now, come on. Don't let me get started on fucking Missy Elliott. All right, y'all need to go look at her shit on YouTube if you do not know. Bitch, they called Missy off guard. Okay, Missy got to the point where, and Missy one of them bitches, one of the people that you just really don't care what she wear because she put that out there from day one. Bitch, I will come out here in the fucking plastic garbage bag, the hefty kind, black at that. All right, and I will make a fashion statement with that. And from then on, I will put on a fucking purple suit lined with a whole bunch of razor blades on the outside, and you will not say nothing. I will rock the shit out of these big ass finger waves, and you will not say nothing. I fucking dare you. So when Missy be dressing the shit that she be dressing, I be sitting here like, girl. But then I said, girl, go ahead and do it, bitch. You know, I would never, but she would. So they called her off guard a little bit. She did her little speech and gave tribute and all that, and she was honored and all. The second person that they did was who the hell? I think they did Salt and Pepper. And for Salt and Pepper, they had Ashanti come out there, and she did. Here I go, here I go, here I go again. What's my weakness, man? Okay, then chillin', chillin'. Nope, wrong fucking song. Shoot that up, shoot that up, shoot that up. Shotgun bang. What's up with that thing? I wanna know. How does it hang straight up? Okay, I ain't finna give y'all all that. I can do all these people, I can do all these people. Ashanti came out of nowhere. They took her out of retirement. Okay, they took her off of Instagram because that's all she do is post picture of her badass body. Bitch, you can't sing. Well, I ain't gonna say she can't sing. Ashanti can harmonize, and with the right vocal production behind her, she can make some hits because y'all can't take that shit from Ashanti. Ashanti had fucking hits for fucking days, okay? Um, but that bitch came out there and she strutted and she did her thing. I said, all right. Who was the girl who rapped with Keke Palmer? The pregnant girl. Y'all saw I roll my eyes with Keke. I don't know what it is about Keke, but Keke just irks the hell out of me. And no, it's not a recent thing. Keke has been irking me since after Aquila and the Bee. After she left Aquila and the Bee, something got crossed up. When she started getting old, I don't know. She just gives me that, like, she is very, I will never take this away from her. She is extremely talented, but she is extremely annoying at the same time. And it's like, girl, we know you can sing. We know you can dance your ass off. We know you can act, but it just seems like she tries a little bit too hard. And that's what I got a little bit from last night, too. Like, girl, calm it down just a little bit. Okay, just a little bit. Just a little bit. Oh, yes, they had Nelly Furtado come out. Nelly Furtado came out for Missy. Nah, 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 and did the remix to Get Your Freak On. I said, come on, Nelly. And she cut her hair. I said, you look cute, bitch. Where you been? All right. E came out there with Lil Mo for Hot Boys. E look nice, all right. E look good. Y'all look the same and shit. Um, then there was Lil Mo. Like, Lil Mo has just, she did good, but I just feel different about Lil Mo now. I used to really like her. After looking at her on R&B Divas LA, not too much, okay? Moving on from that, what was up with Tara Manning when they was introducing Salt and Pepper? She was just all over the place, like she was trying to fit in or something. I don't know. It was just really like she was drunk or some shit. But they introduced her to introduced Salt and Pepper, and they gave a speech, and they made sure to, especially Salt, she made sure to talk about the sequence. And I have to say that because Angie Stone went on a fucking rant this morning on Facebook about not being included, about being there. They just took her Ubers to the hotel and all this stuff, and they contribute us, and we need to be this, and Black Lives Matter, all lives matter, sequence lives matter. I said, girl, who wrote this shit? She wrote this shit like she just woke up and she still had sleep in her eyes, so she couldn't see, where the period, where the dots were, where the commas, and all this stuff. I was just like, no, girl, this is not the way to do it. Okay, but after they did their thing, they did the tribute to Queen Latifah. Who you calling the bitch? Okay, you, UNITY. That's the unity. Okay, they did all her little accolades and how she's an Oscar nominated actress, singer, rapper, all this stuff. And they had a little collage of the people that she worked with from the past to the present. Betty White was saying the words to Unity. He grabbed my booty, he was nasty. They don't make lyrics like those anymore. I said, Betty White, you's a good one, bitch. You's a good one. Child, when Betty White go, let me not put that out there now. Strike it back, throw it away. So, you know, Queen Latifah said, y'all didn't tribute it, had other people come up here and do little tributes for them and all that stuff. Let me bring my ass out here and start this thing off for my own self with my own rendition of the song that I sang as Mama in Chicago. And I'm going to remix it to include all the ladies in it. And that's exactly what she did. And then she had, I think the Brat came out there. Lady of Rage came out there. Raw Digger came out. I said, you didn't unearth Raw Digger? Raw fucking Digger? Bitch, where the fuck she was at? I said, Raw, come on out, bitch. Okay, at the beginning, let me put this out there. Remy Ma was out there from Missy too, but Remy Ma also did All the Way Up. Remy Ma, you better play that shit till the end, okay? Play that shit till the motherfucking wheels fall off. There you go. After that, she you know, Moni Love, they did oh my god, Moni in the Middle. Moni in the Middle. They did their song together. Ladies first. Ooh, ladies first. Lady first. When Queen Latifah was like, give me body. She said, where the kids at? I said, girlfriend, you know a lot about them too. Stop playing with me. But anyway, moving on from that, she gave her little speech. They had a little teleprompter from Michelle Obama, and it was cute, talking about this song and this organization that Missy and Queen Latifah and her doing, and how proud she is of them. I would have felt some type of way if, Michelle Obama, the First Lady of the United States, came on and just mentioned me, two people, and left me out with the other two, and we sitting here like, what about us? You couldn't just say an honorary congratulations. I would have felt the way. I would have been like, so you don't like us either? Okay. But moving on from that, they did the tribute to of course when they opened up the show, throughout the show it was all about everybody's speech was basically talking about certain things that was going on currently with the Black Lives Matter and all this stuff. Queen Latifah mentioned, if we still live in a time, regardless of how much money we have, if I was trying to hail a cab, the cab will pass me up for the white lady down the street, stuff like that. And after that, they did Lil' Kim, bitch. By far, I think the Lil' Kim tribute was by far the best. Let me tell you something. You can go in on Lil' Kim about a bunch of things, but basically about one thing, and that's her appearance, okay? Shit changes, shit change, we get it. She did what she did. She gonna live with it, we gonna live with it, so shut the fuck up, all right? But let me tell you something. I don't care how many faces she goes through, you cannot ever in your motherfucking life take away from the fact that Lil' Kim is a motherfucking legend in this fucking rap game. Quote me on it, slap me, fight me, bitch. You can do all of that because I'm ready. I am ready to go fucking there. Lil' Kim made strides. Lil' Kim broke down fucking doors. She continued to break down doors and shit at a time where doors was breaking down for her. Okay, she walked through that bitch and then opened up some more for other people, bitch. Okay, this bitch, they had a fucking fashion show for Lil' Kim. That's fucking legend right there. A fashion show of her shit. From the hardcore poster to the pasty on the titty at the MTV Music Award, bitch. Okay? Come the fuck on. When Diana Ross touched your titty like, bitch, come on. Come on. She came out and she said, I was like, what? That is iconic right there. I don't care what nobody says, okay? Lil' Kim had fucking hits. Lil' Kim was that bitch. When Lil' Kim came out and when Foxy Brown came out, I was Lil' Kim all day. I'm still Lil' Kim all day. I don't give a fuck what nobody said, okay? You want to rumble with the bee, huh? Throw the hex on the whole family. Dressed in all black like the Omen. Let me tell you something. I can keep going. I can keep going. How many licks does it take to get to the center of the Dear Dot. Aunt Dot, bitch. Come on now. La Bella Mafia. La Bella Mafia. The Naked Truth, bitch. Hardcore. Notorious K.I. You will not do this to me, bitch. You will not do Lil' Kim like that, bitch. Okay? And let me tell you this. Dej Low, I don't really fuck with her like that because I don't get the hype. But bitch, you did that shit. You did, because her voice is annoying to me. But you did that shit. Lil Mama, y'all can say what the fuck y'all want to say about Lil Mama, but she came out there and she killed that shit in the pink and all that. I love that. But who stole the fucking show? Tiana fucking Taylor. She stole it twice. When she came out there looking like the hardcore poster, she was ready. Bitch showed up to the show as Little Kim, okay? She was in her stance. She was in her Zen mode. She was fucking ready, okay? She was in character. And then came right back out there when the Locks came out there, okay? And did they song, Wanna Rumble with the beat, with the fucking hair and the black dress. I said, yes. Bitch, you better fucking do that shit. You did. Tiana Taylor, MVP of the night, bitch. I don't care about everybody else right about now. You killed that shit. Let's just put that out. And the bitch just had a goddamn baby. And let me tell you something. Her baby is so fucking cute. That little fat chubby baby, like that baby has rows upon rows upon rows, but she is so cute. All right, their Snapchat is so fucking hilarious and so cute. I love them as a couple. But anyway, moving on from that. Diddy surprised Lil Kim. Mind you, Faith Evans gave the introduction to her little montage, and she even threw a little shade. She was like, Kim go head to toe to toe with the dudes, and she she went up toe to toe with me too a little bit. I was like, yeah, you can't put that aside. But I just love the fact that Faith introduced her, and after all that years of bickering and going through the shit, they got their shit out the way. They grew up. They matured, and it was just beautiful to see. It was just beautiful to see. I loved it. And with Diddy surprising her, and it was her birthday, so happy belated birthday to Lil Kim. And let me tell you what you won't do. What you won't do is you won't talk about nobody's child. Okay, y'all are some disrespectful ass bitches. Y'all really are. Talking about that baby because that baby got a lazy eye. That baby is beautiful. All right. And, instead of just being like, do she got a lazy eye? I wonder what she has. Is Lil Kim, looking into it? No, y'all talking about I thought that was Lil Kim, baby, not Fetty Waps and all this stuff and yada, yada, yada. That's some rude ass shit. And the first, when I seen the baby, I was like, I wonder if she got ptosis of the eye. Because what that is when you're born with little to no muscle in your eyelid and it's weak and you can't move it. I was born the same way and my eye was closed just like that. I had to get surgery twice to fix it. Okay, once when I was 4 years old and another time when I was 10 because it had weakened up a little bit. And after that, I was fine. All right, so y'all need to stop that. That was just terrible. But she enjoyed it, and I love Queen Latifah came back out, gave her a little speech, and brought all the past women who opened up the doors and had the pictures of people out there, the women of hip hop on the screen behind her while they were singing UNITY, and I liked the show. I really did. Um, y'all tell me how y'all feel about it, and I will see you guys later. Peace. One more thing though, who do y'all feel need to be tributed next? Put it down below. Peace for real this time.